What's up, sports fans?
How
We are live.
Yes, we
Facebook Live.
Yes, we are.
He's John. I'm Carl. We got no Mario.
Not tonight.
He is taking the night off.
Yes.
But it's Wednesday, February 19th. Welcome. See, we already grabbed a few early listeners. And welcome home. Welcome back.
Yes. It was
Welcome back.
Fun trip.
We're going to dig into that.
Yes.
You got. I can't give you the whole hour, but I'll give you most of it.
No, that's all right.
All right.
It was a fun trip.
It was. It looked fun.
Yes.
It looked fun. Good
Yeah.
family getaway.
Oh, yeah. We had a good time with the family, with everybody getting away.
Good.
Yes,
Awesome.
It was fun.
Awesome. So we've got this guy in the house on Saturday, Tito Santana. He'll be signing autographs here at the store from 1 to 3. Come on out. Meet Tito. Grab an autograph. Photo opportunities are always free here at Carl's. He'll have his books available for sale as well. So we're looking forward to that. Always looking forward to stories, and these guys seem to bring a few stories.
Yes, they do.
We're hoping for a longer lifespan from our last wrestler we had here.
My back one still do.
Was that our last guy? Did we have him after Bundy?
I think he was after Bundy.
All right, okay, all right. So it was Bundy then Backlund. Yeah. We lost Chris.
Yeah, that was a shame.
But so that's this Saturday. But then next up is our next road gig. It's going to be up at Dagwoods on March the 4th with our buddy Vince Papali. Sure to be a lot of fun. We've got a couple of interesting merchandising items.
Yes.
I'm not giving any secrets.
No.
We always seem to pull one out of our hat.
Exactly.
Like we did last week, eh?
Yeah.
How about them biscuits?
They were nice.
We're
still talking about them.
We did a good job, didn't
Yes,
we?
did. People are still talking about them.
Yeah. So everybody that came out last week to PJ Willahan's, Bertie Perrant was our guest. His wife Jeannie, Mario, myself, and John was actually producing that show.
Yes.
Did a fine job.
Yeah.
Did a fine job.
Thank you.
Did a fine job. You always do.
Thank you.
You always do. And our trivia prize gifts were autographed pucks. Only the Lord saves more. We had everybody in a tizzy.
Oh yeah.
It was good. It was a great night.
Could have had about 50 of them. They still wouldn't have been enough for everybody.
Yeah. So good night. We're not quite sure what's on the agenda with PJ's. They've gotten new management team in there, so we've got to. I guess we got to go through the recruiting process and see where they slot us.
Yep. Prove ourselves once again.
Yeah. So we're not sure what the deal with PJ Willahan's is, but if they want us, come and get us.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's dig into the Phillies in spring training. We had a little take me out to the ball game,
Yes.
right? Set the mood.
Exactly. Mood, yeah.
You had a good time, right?
Oh yeah.
I was following you.
Oh yes, it was fun. It was definitely fun. I'll tell you, it's weird. It's 2-hour flight, 2.5-hour flight, and it's like a totally different world.
Here we go. Rub it in.
I'm like,
it was 60 degrees here over the weekend. Though.
Oh, it was 86 down there. I was like waiting for people were going to be arresting me for having to take off some clothes to get cooled off.
Okay, we'll pass on that.
You could pass on that one, right? But I was like, whew, it was amazing. Because you guys said, what, it was 13 or whatever it was on Saturday morning when
it was chilly. It was chilly.
Right.
It was chilly.
And I'm like,
it was
geez.
chilly. Yeah, it was definitely chilly.
Yeah. And but no, it was definitely a fun adventure. It was, first time down for spring training for myself. So it was a lot going on, a lot to take in. That's definitely a lot of fun.
It's busy.
Oh yeah,
It's busy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on that behind the scenes and
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot of fun. We got to see Bryce Harper with his first swings and watched him live with his batting practice. That was pretty impressive. 12 home runs in five rounds of batting practice.
Sam said it's going to be 70 this weekend. It's a cold front
coming through.
But welcome everybody.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people saying hi to us and hello back. We know it's the favorite hour of the week, right?
Absolutely.
We appreciate everybody.
You guys proved that last week.
You know that. And feel free to shoot John questions. I wasn't in Clearwater. John was. So if you got any baseball questions, John's here to answer them. I'll try to co-support what's going on. We're going to give away an autographed Tito 8x10 photo tonight. Tito will sign that. So if you want it personalized, we can do that. We got a busy hour.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. So you went down with your family.
We did. Right?
And you stayed down there on Clearwater Beach.
Yes.
Best beach in America, from what I understand.
Yes.
Rated #1.
Best in the world. Jen will attest to that.
Pretty cool.
It was, yeah. It was
pretty cool.
Yeah, it was definitely nice.
Pretty cool. And you made your way up Route 60 to the complex.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Met up with Davey and
Davey Gruyan's our guy.
Yes.
We're pushing hard and heavy to get Davey on the team.
Exactly.
I'm not quite sure we're gonna get them there. They got almost $800,000 committed to
Nap
to Nap.
Mm-hmm.
I unless he has
big breaks out the bat.
I mean, unless he is a can't miss.
Right.
I can't see him unseating Nap unless Nap has an oblique injury that lingers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to get our guy on the team.
Absolutely.
We get our guy on the team, we'll get our guy here.
Exactly. He was there. His birthday was what? Monday, was it?
Yes.
So it was nice seeing him.
Very cool.
Came running over, said hello, and it was fun.
So I guess our first question tonight comes from Belinda. How is Kingery looking, other than popping his muscles?
He wasn't as big as
no. The pictures made him look. TV made him look.
Yeah,
good.
I mean he's built. He's just solid. He's not. Like everybody was all joking about steroids, that kind of stuff, and he wasn't that huge. I mean,
well, steroids you get away with that nowadays, right? That's okay,
just
right?
No banging on the drum.
Just no iPads and videos and trash cans and buzzers,
right? But no, he looked really good. The whole thing is they all look, making the comments. A lot of the guys they all look good. It's. They're back to being themselves. They're more free. It was too structured, too intense with John Malley, especially for the pitchers. I mean, the hitters, and Chris Young for the pitchers. I mean, the guys are, more focused, more enjoying themselves, back to being naturally themselves, doing what got them to the major leagues.
Right. Playing baseball.
Right.
Playing baseball, having fun.
Yeah, not thinking out there with everything. And
you could just, you could kind of, we listened to Joe Girardi at the Reading banquet,
mm-hmm.
And you just sensed,
right.
The good feel attitude.
Mm-hmm.
I just want the guys to come out, be healthy, have fun.
Yeah.
Play baseball.
Exactly.
You don't have the pressure of a manager, with 30,000 pieces of paper.
Yeah. You're thinking, this is a 3-2 count, so this is going to be this pitch, and
right.
60-80% of the time.
Right.
Yeah, you can't play baseball that way.
Right.
Ball's valuable by that time.
Right.
And you can see it with Hoskins right now too. I mean, he was, peppering the.
I mean, it's early. They haven't seen
field.
any live pitching. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
early.
Practice,
but just seeing the relaxed look.
Right.
The interviews, that we see that make their way back home.
Exactly.
Everything seems a whole lot more easier.
Oh yeah. No, I mean they're all you could just see it. Like I was joking with Nick Williams. I'm like, you look, more natural. And he had a big old smile on his face. He's like, yeah, it's just feeling more free this year. Brian wants to know how did Howard hurt himself? Or Nick Graff is asking that. I don't think he did, Nick. To be honest with you, I think they're just load managing him so that they can get him through. He only has about 170 innings or whatever. I think it was about 170 they were saying at the banquet. So you're going to see him get off to a slow start, and then hopefully they have him up in Philly in the second half of the year and down the stretch line, stretch drive for him and save his innings that way. So he might,
So if we back up a couple of inches here on the board, Joe Stinger wants to know what the highlight of your few days down there were.
Other than meeting him.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Well, we had Nick, I didn't get booted with Middleton. Middleton and I, we bonded. that was the best.
There's a bad rap around here. John does well with everybody.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? John gives
you
his
straight, and then, but in a nice way.
Absolutely.
It's there was a couple of times when Mr. Middleton, or John as he likes to be called, just took a step back and was shocked when I asked him the question, but. I did it in a respectful way. I said, I'm not trying to, be mean about it. I'm just, people in corporate businesses there, they get their own focus with their own people, and they don't hear the outside world, as much.
Yep.
And, like I said, I was telling them, like, we everybody wants to keep spreading out that word. We gained 14 games when the first year of Kapler, and I said, to be honest with you, I said that's kind of false. I said, when you got Pete McCann in there, this after Pete was managing and you got brought off all the prospects that you had, the team was over 500. There were 4 games over 500 the last 2 months of the year. I said, so to be honest with you, I said, to me, you guys went backwards because you were under 500 by 2 games. And he took us. He like stuttered there for a second. He was stunned, and he's like, I can see your point. I said, but he said, it is a smaller sample size, but I'm like, well, I said, but it's just, kind of like false advertising a little bit that, you're saying how we gained 14, games, but we really, didn't, I don't think. And, I had said that, we probably would have made the playoffs if we would have kept McCann over Kapler there for the following years, and he kind of disagreed with that, but I think he wanted to get into the analytical world and a little bit more, and so he had to take
out with the old, in with the new,
right
type
of thing. And I said, well, let's put it this way: the first year maybe not, but the second year I definitely believe that you would have gotten there with McCann, and then he agreed with me. He goes, yeah, last year's team should have been a playoff team. And that's, why Kapler ended up getting the boot, because the 2 years in a row, like you said in the press conference, just stumbling.
Well, I think they
it's just
collaborated and put their heads together and figured out that moving forward that he wasn't the guy.
Right.
He wasn't the guy. Let's get a purebred baseball guy in here.
Mm-hmm.
That, I mean, let's face it, Joe's been doing analytics for a long time.
Right. That's what. Yeah. And he's Minor Joe.
Right.
So I mean, he
right.
But again, like how Mr. Middle, John was saying, he's like, the difference with Kapler and Girardi's going to take those analytics of those 1,000 events and put it all together, but then not just follow that like Kapler did. And he's going to say, Carl, you're not pitching well today, so we're going to pull you out. Or you're having a great game, we're going to keep you in there for an extra pitcher type of thing. And he's going to have that gut feel for the day. And I said, well, that's what we've been all, screaming about that Kapler didn't have.
Right.
And what was holding the team back on that aspect of it. And then, John Malley and Chris Young holding the players back themselves by trying to reinvent the game for them and not letting them be their natural self that got them to the pros.
So Chris Young is where?
Chris Young, I think he went to the Cubs, I believe. Or no, yeah, I think he went to the Cubs. And he's like the bullpen coach, though, or something. Like he's not even like the pitching.
And Maley went to the Angels,
to the Angels with
Joe Madden.
Madden. He was
right?
he was with him with the Cubs.
He was with the Cubs.
Yeah.
Before we got him. So they're both in baseball. They're
Right.
both in uniform at the major league level.
They are.
So they're
which is another thing that they kept saying. Oh well, they got hired. McPhail said that they got hired right away. I'm like, but they didn't get hired for the same job that they were doing here.
right.
They got lower level jobs that they had here, and
Right.
because they
So before we get back to the Middleton
and that was another fun.
sample size of the interview. Kingery, Hoskins, Kutch going to be ready opening day?
He says he's going to be. He looked good. I don't know.
He's only like 8-9 months.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing.
That's the scary part.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think he's going to be. I think you're going to see a more platoon with him and Bruce in left field to start the season. And,
Okay.
But I don't think until like June, July that McCutcheon will be fully with himself,
Ready to go.
And Hoskins looked really good. Again, it's batting practice, but
You got but you know what?
he just
we go down to Citizens Bank Park for batting practice,
Right.
and we get excited to see who's hitting home runs,
Right.
and because that carries over.